I concur.
Speaking these past, but I have a request.
I concur.
Say no.
Professor?
Hey, how about a favor?
Can you help me? AOL, the Valley of Torment. That place. No. AOL.
How's this? There are enemies. Capture anyone who seems. What else would?
I think the king, the situation. You're in.
I don't know about it. The search. I get the feeling. Hi. Boo. Right.
Huh? All right, next. Pointless. All right, next.
It looks repaying. That's just.
Yes.
Nice job.
Professor?
Appreciate it. Welcome. Come back soon.
Right.
I have to... Of course.
Let's give it our all.
I hope nothing goes wrong. Done. I still need to...
It seems my proficiency has...
I am grateful.
I thank you.
Oh, wow, thanks.
What's my strategy?
No.
What's the plan?
Obvious.
I'll comply.
I'll cut through.
Guide me well. You saved me. I'd be honored.
I'm your girl.
At your service.
Ready when you are.
My orders?
Too weak for this world. With each kill, more monstrous.
I'll use this power for the greater good. This could turn the tides.
Don't struggle. Eventually, I too will fall.
Just like that.
Gonna need you to move!
All for our future. Old habits die hard. Exemplary.
I shall not stray.
For now, I'll revel in my achievement. My duty is your death. I can't.
Not quite ready to die.
Destiny unfurls. I can feel it in my bones.
Child!
Shut up!
All is going to plan.
The situation is dire. I shall not stray.
I'm your girl.
I'm nobody's fool. It is done. Onward. Hopefully I'll be more useful now.
Have faith.
Watch and learn. I'll use this power for the greater good.
Too slow. Next try. You're done.
Guide me well.
I won't fail you.
Behold our strategy. You defeat me? Left.
Welcome. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back soon.
What's my strategy? Another victory.
Not what I was hoping for.
I'll comply.
What's the plan?
Ready when you are.
At your service.
I'm your girl.
It had to be done.
My orders?
Guide me well. Lament your weakness. I'd be honored. I'd be honored.
I'll cut through.
What's my strategy? This could turn the tides.
I'll comply. All talk and no action.
Ready when you are.
What's the plan? You knew the odds.
At your service.
Guide me well. I can feel it in my bones.
I'm your girl.
We must be prudent. On my honor as a knight.
Too slow. It was meant to be.
Looking good.
I won't falter.
I'll make a... This situation is dire. I must... I'll only slip...
I must lead them well.
Whatever it takes.
I was just stronger.
You make me feel safe. We can't be careless.
Eventually, I too will fall.
You fought well. Stri-
I must.
All for our future. All is going to plan. I'll use this power for the greater good.
I thank you. Done. I'm just...
Hopefully this proves useful.
Well, worth.
Age is but a number.
Always something new.
I still need to...
It's all.
Having received the key. This valley isn't a place I'd care to return to.
After the chilliness of Fargus, I can't seem to adjust to this extreme heat.
Historically, there have been battles whose outcomes were determined in part by the climate. You can't argue that this heat isn't a factor.
In conditions like these, who knows what will become of our morale.
Professor, be honest. How are you holding up? Don't overexert yourself. Perhaps it would be best to take breaks as we proceed. They say Aelel was born of the goddess's rage. If you believe the legends, this valley is evidence of the goddess's judgment, passed on humanity for its corruption. The forest that once covered the surrounding area was burnt to ash by a pillar of light that descended from the heavens. That legend fueled belief in a place of torment between our world and the next, where one's sins are purified in the cleansing flames.
Nonsense. Sins are not so easily washed away.
Indeed, and there are no accounts of such a place in Scripture. Yet those who cannot face their own sins have no choice but to cling to the idea.
I just don't think I can take this heat anymore. I think I'm starting to see things. Near those mountains over there. Is it just me? Or is there a group of people gathered there?
No. It would seem you are not hallucinating after all. Are those Rodriguez soldiers? No. But their banner is that of... No! It can't be.
That is House Rowe's banner. They curried favor with that witch and sold out Fargus.
We messed up. There must have been a spy among us. Will you have us meet them in battle, or wait for Rodriguez to arrive?
There is only one option. How kind of them to save us the trouble of killing them later. Never call those traitors our allies again. That banner belongs to the Grey Lion. It's a waste of breath to exchange words with one such as him.
His Highness is correct. He is not an opponent whom we can expect to negotiate with. Everyone, prepare for the attack!
Thank you so much.
I am grateful.
Thanks so much. Thank you so much.
The Valley of Torment. Perhaps a good place to finish off my life as a knight. Only if that puny force of children is able to kill me, of course.
That man who raises the Lion's flag? Lord Gwendol. He is an elder knight who serves House Rowe. Gwendol would, without thought, fight any battle if ordered. There is no chance of negotiating with him. Aelel is a deadly place. Flames burst from the ground with no warning. Sane people usually avoid it.
So, the flames of torment burn your sins, your life, your everything. If you wish to spare yourself the goddess's wrath, tread lightly. I'll comply.
At your service.
I'm your girl. Ready when you are.
I'd be honored.
My orders?
What's my strategy?
Guide me well.
What's the plan?
I'll cut through.
Lament your weakness. Destiny unfurls.
Here is something to believe in! It won't be in vain.
I'm good.
I have faith. That is all. Had I room to grow?
You took me lightly.
Out of my way!
I disposed of doubt long ago. The consequence of the blood I've spilled.
Guess that's all I had to offer.
I must lead them well.
We can't be careless. Let's keep our guard up. My work's not done.
You defeat me? Left. I cannot allow myself to fall here. My role is too important.
I can do no less. I aim for greatness. I shall not stray.
My orders? and my honor as a knight. Reminds me of my youth.
Ready when you are. You took me lightly.
I'd be honored.
What's my strategy?
Now!
So Cornelia has planted spies even inside Garreg Mach.
The shield of Fargus has appeared. We can expect more out of him than the young ones.
Allow me to demonstrate!
This could turn the tides.
What's the plan? I'll comply.
At your service.
Strength is all for a mercenary.
It's over!
All is going to plan.
I'd be honored. I'm getting closer to my goals.
Ready when you are.
We can't be careless. I had to protect my friends.
I'll comply.
What's the plan?
I must pull through.
My orders?
I'll end this quickly. It is done. Onward. Hopefully I'll be more useful now.
At your service.
Thank you.
I have found a place to die. Young ones, I thank you.
It is the way of knights to follow their master's orders without argument. Lord Gwendol was a good man.
Now he is just a corpse, nothing more. Let's go. Rodrigue is waiting for us.
It's been too long, Your Highness. But try to temper your joy, will you? This is a war, after all.
To say such a thing at a time like this. You have not changed one bit.
Don't let looks deceive you. I've had a rough go of it ever since I crossed blades with those traitors in Ferdiad. When I heard you'd been executed, I rushed there as fast as I could, blind with fury. When I got there, I was fed some garbage about not being able to see your body. The next thing I knew, I was gripping my blade and... Gilbert, you have done well to locate His Highness. I am truly grateful. And you, I have you to thank as well. Well, we are in your debt. I will repay you for this someday, I swear it. And you, Felix, you have also done well to bring His Highness here.
Tell us all you know, Rodrigue.
I'm afraid there's not much to tell. You are aware that the western region of the kingdom was taken by the Empire, correct?
Yes, so I have heard. They are now calling it the Fargus Dukedom, or some nonsense.
If you know that much, then the rest won't take long. Enemy or not, it's undeniable that Cornelia's plan was nothing short of genius. After seizing power, she invited the Imperial Army to Ferdiad. There, she reorganized her troops and then sent soldiers to hunt me down. Because of that, we were forced to act defensively, and now we're being forced into a difficult battle. She's been controlling the situation all along.
So that's been the witch's plan from the start. I should have killed her ages ago.
Your Highness, Ferdiad is in a terrible state right now. The tyranny is unbearable, and so the rebellions are endless. Refugees starve to death in the streets. If I may speak freely, Your Highness, we should change course for Ferdiad and take down those traitors before we embark to Enbar.
There's no time for that. We must annihilate Enbar before all else.
Think this through. I understand wanting to destroy the Empire and the Emperor. I want that so much it hurts. But which is more important, the dead or the living?
Silence!
No, Dmitri. You will hear me out.
Are you asking me? Asking the dead to forgive that woman?
No, I would not ask that of you. What I am asking is that you allow us to prioritize the Kingdom capital over the Imperial capital for now. As Lambert's close and trusted friend, I am confident that he would have advised the same.
Do not dare to put words in the mouths of the dead. They are your words alone, even if you borrow their lips. Until I offer up that woman's head, Father will remain a slave to his lingering regret and hatred. Even now, he suffers. It is ceaseless. As we waste time with idle chatter, his suffering continues!
You are my king. Our king. Wherever you lead, we will follow. But Your Highness, there are those who take up their sword in the name of revenge, and yet along the way, lose the strength and composure to follow through. You would do well to bear that in mind. Ah, I nearly forgot. Take this, Your Highness. The time has come for it to be wielded by its true master.
Eretvar, the hero's relic once wielded by my father.
The very same. I managed to steal it back from one of Cornelia's underlings in Ferdiat.
Understated as ever, Father. It must have been a true struggle to get it back.
I am grateful, my friend.
Gilbert, Professor, may I request something of you? I wish to fight at your side.
Senile already, old man? Who will protect our territory?
I expected it would come to this, so I left those matters to my younger brother. He has my complete faith. I must keep my promise to our fallen king, to my dear friend. A very old one. I swore it nearly 10 years ago. Now then, Your Highness, let's destroy the Empire together. My men and I will spare no effort. I pray that you are right, and that this will save the kingdom. Our orders are to capture Enbar by striking the enemy's stronghold directly. How familiar are you with the geography of Fodlan? Then you must be aware that the kingdom and the Empire are separated by the impassable Ogma Mountains, right? Legend has it that Saint Seros once crossed over those mountains to fight against the Fell King Nemesis. But don't fool yourself. Leading a large army over such steep mountains would be near impossible.
In order to infiltrate the Empire, we have no choice but to go around the mountains, either to the east or to the west.
Yes, I agree. The Alliance is currently split in two. Those who stand with the Empire and those who are against it. Leading the Imperial faction is House Gloucester, while House Regan leads those who oppose. We should take advantage of their internal conflict and proceed east along the mountains until we reach the Great Bridge of Myrddin in Alliance territory.
The Aramid River divides Alliance and Empire territory. There are many large bridges that cross it. However, the Great Bridge of Myrddin is by far the largest, and it is also closest to the monastery. I believe you crossed that bridge 5 years ago on your journey to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
I'm afraid we have no other option. This is our only hope. Perhaps our next move should be to contact House Regan and request their cooperation. Claude of House Regan is the leader of the Alliance and is firmly against the Empire. They are the enemy of our enemy. In other words, hopefully, a friend.
Are you suggesting that we ask House Regan to engage the Gloucester soldiers?
I am. If we take the bridge, then House Gloucester will no longer be able to receive support from the Empire. There's no way a man as wise as Claude would refuse our request.
And once we manage to capture the Great Bridge and gain a foothold into the Empire,
then we cross Gronder Field and head south toward Enbar.
But if we get attacked from both sides, we'll have to fight people from the Alliance, won't we?
Speaking of House Gloucester, I wonder how Lawrence is holding up.
If we meet him again, it will probably be as enemies. To be honest, I'd rather avoid seeing him altogether.
If you do not wish to kill familiar faces, do not tarry over the corpses of the dead.
Good advice.
Prepare yourselves. It is time to steel your souls for the task at hand.
even though it's in ruins, in some strange way, this monastery never truly changes, does it? I studied at the Officers' Academy when I was young. Those memories come rushing back whenever I return. What are you doing here at this hour anyway? It's the same for me. Perhaps you'll allow me to join you. Much appreciated. I keep recalling my eldest son. He was quite gifted. In fact, he was appointed a knight at the age of 15. I still vividly remember the day he was granted a sword from His Majesty. Dead. He was killed 9 years ago in Dusker. All that returned of him that day were his sword and his armor. After it happened, I said something horrible to Felix. He's hated me ever since, and I don't blame him. No matter how much you grieve, the dead will never return. No magic in the world can bring them back. That's why their memory clings to the living like a curse. The more they were loved, the tighter their hold, and the more suffering they cause. I fear I am not a strong enough man to scold His Highness for his foolishness. Right you are. As adults, it is our responsibility to scold him and help him find his way again. I come off as so self-important, but really, I'm just a failure of a man. Professor, I entrust the young prince and the future of Fargus to you. I suppose that was a dramatic way of putting it. My apologies. You should know that I have no intention of insisting that you take back Ferdiat. All I ask is that you continue to rein in Dimitri's manic desire for revenge. Now then, we have received House Regan's consent. All that's left is for us to depart. If we make it through Gloucester territory and across the Great Bridge of Myrddin, we'll be in Empire territory. You are not afraid, are you? Ha! No need to worry. Don't you underestimate the power of my soldiers. I'm glad you were the one to lead the Blue Lion House, Professor. I mean that.
Is this necessary? I'll sing if I must.
Am I doing all right? I hope I'm not too off.
Whatever it takes.